Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and other fine people of the world. Welcome back to Mania World Cup 2020 for another match in the quarterfinals. This time it's going to be a pretty interesting match, actually. Brazil versus United Kingdom, and they are in the winner's bracket. I am Pachiraj. I am joined in commentary by none other than Nifa.
Yeah, hello there. Been good to be back, and I'm actually very interested to see this match, and also for being in the commentary with you as well, because I know you from like another platform. So there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Just two parts of the world that are completely different, and
absolutely,
so different. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the United Kingdom. It's looking very interesting this year, having beaten France actually previous week, and they're looking like they can be underdogs for this match.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. I've seen like their particular match has been far insane for the most part. Like both of these teams, really. Brazil was under the pressure of beating Argentina 6-2. I was really not expecting that Brazil could take up 2 losses on their picks, and then United Kingdom as well have been showing a really good job by themselves. So it's actually gonna be like probably one of the closest match, I think. Given when we see the other predictions, their picks are just gonna be relatively closer to between each other.
Yeah, there's absolutely an upset potential here. Although it's not like the spiciest match that we could gather for these quarterfinals. Wink, wink, South Korea, Japan, don't miss it.
Yeah, absolutely. Then that have Brazil versus United Kingdom right here. We're probably just jumping into warm-ups. Looks like. I believe this is Brazil's warm-up. I think.
Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, this is Brazil's warm-up.
Yeah, we got UC, or yeah, actually pretty familiar chart from the 2017 World Cup, in which this is pretty much Ellen release heavy stuff, and then there's some SB mixture around it, in which that's actually gonna be hilarious.
Is that like a bingo thing?
I mean, we already got bingo from like previous one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those maps that were quote unquote reused from like last year's, but approximately we got warm-ups here, in which that's the second, I think.
All right. So that one is already checked out. Nice try though. Nice try.
Yeah.
What can we say? Who's going to play for Brazil? Who's going to play for the United Kingdom? It's the Andre, who's an absolute monster. Gil in here.
Yeah.
Ren as well, also strong. But very strong players in Brazil, actually.
Yeah, they're very like if you're comparing like to the last year's World Cup, they have been kind of pretty much unchanged for the most part. It's just when you have some additional players that are joining in, and in which in this case Gomez, in which he did participate in last year's World Cup, mainly in 2016 and 2017, and an additional Rem being also a fairly well-known SB player for Brazil. So it's just gonna be it's a welcome change in terms of their various skill sets, really. So same does for United Kingdom with Young or Yap Yop in this case.
Yeah, I cannot believe that Ren is commentating and playing at the same time.
Oh wow! I wonder who that is.
Anyway, the things that you don't see currently for Brazil are also Silly Tan Girl, Cute, and Lotus. They're strong players as well.
They're pretty much the core of Brazil as well. They have been shown really, really well from like last year's, and then there's probably no slouch here.
Yeah, on the UK side, you don't particularly see on screen a Newson, which is a pretty new addition, I believe.
Houston is a pretty well new addition for 2020. It's been one of the bright stars of the United Kingdom in particular. I mean, he did very well in groups already, so that's a nice thing to have.
Yeah, I've heard of Newsom due to his insane accuracy, especially in terms of early game. There's also Zubin and Snaggles. Snaggles has been performing also very well. I think Snaggles was a key member of last week against France.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been very well. I mean, he's well shown in every single like picks that are not too straightforward for the most part, and especially like long mid stuff. Like it's a good like when you're looking for like a third player that he's really good at, he's probably the man to look for. Nice
support, yeah. So fast is very notable for the United Kingdom as well. And, much of the chat seems to know.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, just the like basically warm up anyway. I mean, the chart itself is pretty hilarious for what it does. Because when you're the people in like the 2070s, you'll probably know this chart anyway.
Flashbacks.
Always got the random SPs already.
You love to see it.
I mean, like, Andre really pretty much knew the song already, and possibly the one who is actually active in taking the warm-up.
Biased warm-ups. You know them.
It happens, yeah.
So the winner of this match is looking to fight the winner of Malaysia versus the United States. And the loser of this match is looking to find the winner of Finland versus Indonesia. So interesting things to look for.
Yeah, especially like in winners bracket. I think when you're pretty much in winners bracket, you have basically one extra life to get into the tournament. So I mean, if you lose this match, you will get another shot even.
But yeah, still staying in the winners bracket is absolutely scary because you get all the major teams in there. I mean, the United States is one of the favorites of this whole MWC, so it's likely that they're going to advance, but they're not like protected from a potential upset.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like EK has been performing like I said before, it has been definitely well shown, despite being when you look over their overall skill sets is kinda a little bit one-lopsided, but believe me, they're not actually that way.
So now I want to talk about the map pool. The map pool has gotten substantially harder than last week round of 16. There has been a jump in difficulty, especially in Rise for quarterfinals.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wonder how both teams are going to handle it. I think both teams are very capable of keeping up with the skill increase.
Yeah, I mean in particular, but all of these players should be able to handle this map pool in particular. I mean, it's just a matter where your accuracy is going to be more prevalent in this because they have been shown really well, in particular around the 16, and the difficulty increase doesn't seem to keep them up for some time either.
Let's welcome UK's warm-up, which is clown music.
Why am I hearing kind of like Megalomania stuff?
It's clown music. It's the circus music.
I mean, I guess, but it's very similar.
Yeah, it's the Megalomania sound font. Well, yeah. It's the Undertale sound font. Pretty notable. It's an interesting cover.
Also, the non-SV difficulty kind of ruins it up for me though. I think the SV could probably be used for a warm-up, but whatever still.
Yeah, shoutouts to OD 6.9, HP 6.9.
That's yeah, OD nice and HP nice too.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Jump string, jump fillable.
Nice intro.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. This is non-SV, but yes, I guess.
Yeah, non-SV, sure. Yeah.
Does seem like a non-SV to me.
I mean, you could describe it by SV no rather than non-SV.
I mean, I guess. I mean, Pope is really popping up anyway.
God. Is Silfast gonna get 69%? That is the question.
I mean, he's kind of like already failed the chart anyways. Probably didn't get to submit the score, but I mean, he's kind of reviving, but he's there. He's back.
Is anyone gonna get 69%? I don't think so, but it was a nice goal to aim for, I think.
Very variety of scores there from D to A.
CBC ABD. That's you cannot.
I mean, you can kind of spell it out. The United Kingdom is BAD.
Wait.
Oh wow. Okay, rolls. Brazil losing the rolls. Brazil losing the roll, and which means Brazil has to ban first.
Yeah, Brazil the unlucky 13 or lucky 13, depending on how you see it. Here's the map pool, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and I think it's probably gonna be kind of like Vertex, or maybe not Vertex. Oh, C204. Okay.
I think they see a lot of promise in UK's Rise proficiency, which I think.
I mean, it's fair. Yeah.
Sensible ban.
It's very fair. I guess it's what you would probably be scared about their proficiency or accuracy for the UK. So I guess it's no surprise here. And Dolphin Talk will be the ban for UK. So there's both of these SB picks are still alive.
Dolphin Talk is the LN density pick, I believe.
Oh, Dolphin Talk is the LN release pick, and the B is the pretty much the consistency or slash density.
Okay. But yeah, a Rise ban versus an LN ban. So we see each team's kind of strategy maybe going into the picks now.
They're all going for infinite mashups.
Oh my god! Infinite
starting up with the banger. I see.
Yeah, starting with the memes. But meme warm up, meme pick. And infinite mashups is the speed / dump element of the map pool. So
yeah, it's just very speedy chart for like 308 BPM streams approximately, and then it's just quite a bit of like everything in verse particular. It's just, I guess you could kind of see that it's fairly high risk because of the streams are structured, but I guess because the United Kingdom has been really confident with this, I have no doubt in my mind they would set really good scores.
Yeah, the thing is, it might look high risk for a team, but if the United Kingdom has such right proficiency that they can actually act this, then I think it's a good pick for them.
We're seeing Cute coming in, but I think probably not seeing Silly Fangirl because he's not online. And Lotus is not online either. Oh no.
Oh my god, this is looking bad. Oh my god.
Oh, there we go.
City's here. City's logging in. So, City Fangirl is...
No, Lotus is coming in there.
Yeah. City Fangirl is one of the main elements for Brazil who are proficient in speed and a key member for late game, I think. And Lotus, an accuracy monster. And I believe...
It's pretty much, yeah.
I think Lotus can still keep up with this kind of speed for now.
I mean, you can kind of see like the three players from Brazil are pretty much like they have every single thing covered. Like Cute, basically anything. Andre also can play anything, but probably not for this kind of streams. And then the other two, which means Silly Fangirl or Lotus, just the main integral part of Brazil.
As for the United Kingdom, you see the gadgets, Rise, proficiency, so fast as well, and Young. Yeah.
Alright, we got probably a signal for MP start here, looks like. Should be getting in soon.
Yeah, I think this trio from the United Kingdom should be the Rice Bastion of the United Kingdom. At least I think so. I'm not like 100% sure of the United Kingdom's.
All right, we should be getting in for the match. Brazil vs United Kingdom. Get hyped! This is Infinite Matchups coming in at the first pick here for United Kingdom, and we got Mirror by SoFast right here.
Ooh, interesting choice.
I mean, it's kind of basic, very basically mirror everything, and streams are pretty much have basically the same thing. It's just where you have hand bias instead of pattern.
Yeah, that or to alleviate some mind block potentially.
Also, kind of ripped VOD in advance, but I mean, it's fine. But then we see a little bit of a flicker right here. It's just not looking to change anywhere, but I guess UK has a little bit of a buffer at least, because Silifanga has been kind of lagging a little bit.
So you see a really high accuracy across the board, like pretty much.
Oh wow, the scores are still flickering like crazy.
Yeah, it's actually really, really close, but Yoke having substantially dropped in accuracy, so that might not help, but Silifanga is like kind of lagging behind as well.
Oh wow. Yeah, the accuracy is also recovering pretty much, and you see that just the two players from both teams, they are pretty much equal to each other. Lotus is actually kind of dropping 200s right there. Oh my god, it's actually going to be really close.
This is actually so tense.
Oh, both of them draw cute and so fast.
Oh my, wait, is this
Oh wait, the scores are getting really close at this point.
Oh my god.
The guy that tied it to the last verse of notes. Oh my god. Oh 2,300 points.
What is it?
Wow.
What is this smash right from the get-go? This is a breakpoint from Brazil, by the way. But oh my god, I think if...
Look how consistent their ratios are.
Oh
they are very similar to each other. Just being lowest being Silifanga with 204 300s. But their scores are so good.
Yeah, I mean, if the worst ratio is from Silifanga, you know what kind of level you're going to see from this match. This is absolutely bonkers.
Also, very good V1 SS Lipo gadget as well, carrying the team, but it's not enough given how both players like Cute and so fast drop at the same exact time.
So if the outcome of this speed rise pick is any indicative, I think the rest of the map in terms of price is going to come down to accuracy.
Also, we're going to kill the main as the hybrid pick here for Brazil. Seems like a decent pick overall. I guess you would kind of banking on the LN releases and kill the main most likely. So it's a good. I guess it's a good substitute for. I guess not probably the ideal pick, but it's certainly up there.
Yeah, Kill V main is kind of a wild card in terms of release. Pretty irregular kind of releases, elements and so on. Many kind of a risky pick in my opinion.
I guess I was more expecting that Kill V main was more likely being picked in much later game, or like for some situation where it's tied to a deadlock like 3-3 or like 3-2 or something, where it's get carried on quite a lot. And having this pick right from the get-go seems like pretty interesting.
Yeah, from the UK you see two changes actually. Newsted entering the game and Zubin. And I think Sofast was here for this one, or maybe not. I don't actually remember. I have a terrible short-term memory.
I mean, I guess you would kind of say that probably Zubin is also fairly well rehearsed because of how straightforward this pick is, but I just probably wouldn't put it up a pass because their performance can be reliant on their practices, and they have been setting really good practices from here on out.
So yeah, from Brazil we see Andre and Cute, and Luthus staying in, I believe. We're going to see how this pick from Brazil is going to pan out.
Also, a nice 100% effect volume there. You just want to have hit sounds already. Hit sounds are still kind of loud, but well, I mean, Zubin has a little bit of a deficiency in terms of accuracy because of these LNs, really, and also goes by Newsom as well.
Oh, hello, Cursor. Yeah, off to a rocky start for Zubin, but it's all... they can catch up. It's no big deal, for now, anyway, because still fast is actually above 99.9 was.
Yeah, overall average of this performance by Brazil is 99.88, in which that's already crazy from this LN releases right here. But then he kind of dropped a couple 200s, but still manages to hold on to their accuracies a little bit though.
Yeah, Brazil very consistent in terms of team. United Kingdom kind of a little bit more volatile and still fast kind of dropped in terms of accuracy.
Getting kind of a little bit of a media more rising thing here, but I guess there's nothing much going on pretty much. It's just kind of the samey patterns over and over.
Yeah, kind of dumping in nature, but it seems that all the players don't seem to be disturbed too much by this dumping.
So far, UK's recovery in terms of accuracy has been doing really well so far. Newson almost tried toe-to-toe with Lotus, Zubin also as well, increasing a little bit there. Sofas is also kind of matching up with Lotus there.
Yeah, all the players keeping up with each other. And Zubin, I think...
Jack section right here.
Oh, yeah. Zubin, if not for the initial rocky start, would be, I think, contending. Or almost contending it, maybe 99.7. And it seems that the right starts are no problem for any of those players.
So far 99.8 across almost everyone. And Zubin is also increased to 99.6, and here comes more LN releases right here.
Ooh.
There's a bit of an accuracy drop by almost everyone, but it's just nothing to scuff at. And then more releases coming up right here. Just more shieldy.
Yeah, I think almost everyone maintaining their 99.8 accuracy is really impressive. And you can see how prepared both of the teams are for this match.
Basically, the charts is almost done as well, and there's probably no more hard parts left. But, and again, I think this is probably safe to say that this goes to Brazil.
Yeah, pretty safe call right here. But everyone with an FC of that. So,
their ratios are very similar across almost 5 players. Zubin is kind of lagging a little bit in terms of ratio, but my god, their scores are so good.
Yeah, very similar ratios as that for Zubin. So maybe the United Kingdom were missing that third element to kind of try and challenge that point.
This has been really interesting to see their scores so far. I'm actually pretty satisfied just to see how they're performing so well.
Yeah, despite it being 2-0 for Brazil, the United Kingdom has been performing extremely well.
And see, United Kingdom goes to pick and you just go for Facebreaker. Looks like a very good pick here. I guess in terms of skill set, he should probably just go for basically choke bait picks like this one. Mm-hmm. So this is very good. This is a very good choice.
Yeah, I think the United Kingdom is aiming for Rice accuracy and Rice consistency.
So we're coming back with Yudap or Young here for replacing Muse, and then as well Poke Gadget with Zubi with Poke Gadget.
Yeah, as we can see in the first pick of the match, we see the trio, the Rice trio again, Young, Poke Gadget, and So Fast. And Brazil might look into some changes right now. Sometimes they're coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Silly Fangirl being also the prominent player for basically the Rise things anyway. So, very interesting to see the team scores in general, like both of these teams in particular.
Yeah, Lotus still being the pillar of Brazil, regardless of if it's Rise or then, for now anyway. We haven't seen any SV pick yet, so
yeah,
in seeing how it comes into play.
I think at this point, SV picks are probably gonna be safe for last because there's a couple of Rise picks left, and then I would wager that Night Kingdom will just rust out the Rise picks really quickly, and Brazil is just going for probably Ellens and hybrids really. That's probably the main strategy they're going for. Alright, we should be going here.
So we are actually solidifying an Andre for Facebreaker, which is interesting.
Yeah, I think like Andre in particular has been setting out really good ratios throughout every single pick, and this is no exception. Also, nice 100% by Pope there. What the? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. That's a really nice 100 notes, 100% by Pope there. That's really rare to see.
Yeah, especially on this kind of start, but so fast having a rocky start. Maybe taking the beginning kind of not properly. It's going to be a little bit of work to catch up, especially if the accuracies are going to be as high as Lotus, for example.
Yeah, 99.95. Also the youngest was 99.93, which is just pretty much rivaling in terms of each other. And everyone just pretty much cancels each other out. Still, accuracy still goes to Brazil, but not by much.
Yeah, it's anyone's game at this point.
Also, I didn't realize that actually Selfast kind of missed at the start, in which that might actually be the deal, because the combo is still slightly different.
Oh, so that's actually missed in the beginning. I didn't really catch that. I thought so fast had the accuracy.
Oh, there's a bit of flicker right there. That's really dangerous.
Yeah, I think the United Kingdom is catching up real fast, and that's I think what they were aiming for when they had this big
yeah, wow. There's a bit of 200 by Pope Gadget right there on the LMs, but at the very least, the differences are not even that big. It's still very in terms of each other, even with Sofast missing at the very beginning of the chart.
Yeah, Sofast has caught up to above Andre, and Andre is kind of bagging behind in terms of accuracy.
This is pretty scary because this is the longest jump stream measure right here. Almost, like, even then it's kind of really hard to get through. And then scores are very flickering right here.
Ooh, Young sitting below the 99.9% accuracy.
Everyone just above 99.8, that's insane!
Yeah, that's really outstanding accuracy showing right here. Lotus being the only one above 99.9 still, but still, being above 99.8 on this kind of map is just showing how powerful your team is.
This is a little bit of a broken hand to jump right here, but then even then the scores are really still close.
Yeah, it's really still anyone's game at this point, and
at this point it just comes to ratio here. I think scores are really much different to each other, and this is the last section right here. It's pretty much the same as the intro.
Oh my god. If you put that gunpoint, I could not tell you which team was gonna win.
There's a bit of a 300 drop by Andre, but then the scores are still flickering. Oh my god!
Young going on the 9.
Oh my god. Oh wow! Look at that score! 121 points!
Oh my god! Yo! This is insane!
Wow!
Oh
what?
No! The UK must be so mad!
That's full B1 SS by Brazil!
Oh my god! What am I looking at?
This match, oh my god. I cannot express how good these scores are, really. It's just unfortunate the miss at the very start for Sofast.
Oh my god. I was expecting this match to be close, but this close!
I mean, you can kind of guess really that even though the scores they're just winning picks, score difference can tell you like this one. It's just really close, and that could have been like their own pick, but this is actually a breakpoint for Brazil.
Yeah,
and straight up they're picking B. Oh boy.
This does not deserve a 3-0. This is so close, and the fact that Brazil has managed to get 2 breakpoints is absolutely major for them. And Brazil must be extremely ecstatic to have managed to get 3 breakpoints, because it could have absolutely fallen like one accuracy drop, one miss. But
yeah, it's just how it's just pretty much the undoing of the United Kingdom, and that even probably with even with not a 200 by Sofa, that could actually win it. To be honest with you.
Yeah. And I cannot begin to imagine how so fast must be thinking, because so fast actually Rocky Stop absolutely mattered in this day. And yeah, well,
yeah,
no one can blame themselves. It's a team effort.
It's really pretty much a team effort, but judging their team efforts, this is just pretty much we see here. Like both of these teams, they've been pretty much showing off. Also, a nice roll by Superfangle, which is pretty understandable.
98, 3 versus 98. Nice. Mango, the lucky 13.
Also, I think Kid will be coming in instead of Superfangle, which that's really understandable, and which Kid would probably excel this a little bit more.
Okay, so we switched from Rice proficient players to LN players. Newsom coming in, Snagles coming in for the first time this match.
Yeah, we see, I guess pretty much the integral part of LN, really, Newsom, Snaggles, so fast, which you probably see them in like the 3 LN players anyway. It's like mainly you would see them. And also as well, Andre, Kieran, Lotus, also Silverfang can also definitely perform well on this. But it's just team performance, really. On average, I think this is probably the best pick you can go for.
Yeah, absolutely. And against each other, they want the best of the best to perform. So even if you're like good, if you're not the best, like you probably want to leave your spot for better players, the best players, that is. So let's get the beans in.
So far, it has been kind of close so far. Kid has a little bit of a problem in terms of ratio. There's quite a bit of 200 for Kid right there, and that could a little bit falling down as well. There are more 200s by him too.
Yeah, Kid kind of.
Oh wow!
How do you?
Snaggles already pick up a 1 combo break.
Oh my god. Not looking good for the United Kingdom here. But how do you stay above 99.9 on this map?
Still not the end of the world, I guess, in terms of accuracy. I guess you're kind of matching up with Snaggles at this point, and it's just rainbow count, and then the accuracy pretty much just stays the same.
Yeah, there's still half the map remaining, and I think Snaggles can catch up a little bit, but seeing the combo deficit, it might take something for the United Kingdom to truly recover.
Here goes Kamui Trails. A little bit of a 300 drop count for almost every player, really. It's a bit of Sofast with dropping a little bit of 200s. Oh wow, Sofast already dropped right after that.
Oh, so fast. You know, that's 2 misses for the United Kingdom, not looking good at all.
Also, this is pretty much, I think, still the deal here for B, and I think this is just pretty much going for Brazil's pick. And that would be it.
Yeah, I think this solidifies Brazil versus United Kingdom's consistency on that end, and I think that's valuable information that they might carry on for their next picks. And, so far, Brazil has won every single pick in breakpoints.
Yeah. So I think like don't get me wrong, I think like Houston here taking the best score in the entire lobby right here, even beating like the likes of Andre and Lotus here, very very impressive.
Yeah, it's just a testament of how promising and how just how good Newson got over the year.
Also, this is United Kingdom's pick here. This has quite a bit to pick here. Most like there's a bit of Frictional Nevada. There's also Jimmy Jim, and also Forgotten, in which that's probably the only pure Rice picks remaining. And if they want to go and be adventurous, they can just go for either Vertex or Anticrystal as the SV picks.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Brazil or United Kingdom's SV lineups.
Well, I mean, I know their scores in particular for United Kingdom. I mean, Brazil also kind of as well. So it gets interesting if they can actually just go pick for SBs really. But I can certainly understand if they can go for like hybrids like Bubble Control. Yeah, there we go. A bit of a risky move here because Kill BMM doesn't look too well for him for a lot of the players here.
Yeah, I think it's kind of an unconventional pick for the United Kingdom because so far they've gone for Rice picks, and so far they haven't touched the SVs at all. And this might be their potential last pick of the match as well. So if Brazil wins those next two songs, then they're going to take the match with a sweep, which is not looking good for the United Kingdom. But still, the United Kingdom's performance is nothing to scoff at. They were really, really close, remember.
Yeah, especially these players have been playing really amazing. It's just whether you would have to combat average performance, this is really difficult to even guesswork actually who is going to win. So yeah, we got to see Cute here to play for Bubble Control. I mean, kind of the same thing for a lot of the fighters so far. Also, nothing has changed in the Rice department for United Kingdom, in which the same 3 players for playing every single Rice has also shown for Bubble Control.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing so far has been pretty convincingly there. It's just accuracy kinda pretty much stays the same overall. It's actually pretty scary.
Yeah, the thing is, Brazil has a much better start than the United Kingdom in terms of accuracy, but this is just the start of the song. This doesn't mean it yet.
Yeah, it's just even then, scores are really crazy. And like I said, this is not even the denser section yet, as it gets wild every single time.
Yeah, this is just a warm-up.
Here we go, nice and steady, and here we go.
Let's see the accuracy drops here.
Oh wow, Lotus already finding a drop right there.
Oh yeah, I think that's what the United Kingdom's looking for.
Yeah, that's just really unfortunate, and even then, so far, I think accuracy drops doesn't seem to be mostly the prevalent in the UK side. It's just here dropping 300s left and right, and some 200s being dropped as well.
Yeah, I think this is Brazil's first very major miss of the match, in fact.
Yeah, it's just need to hold on here for the UK. I think even then the score difference is also, they can actually take one more miss, and that would be just the same difference as we look at before. But I guess the accuracy are kinda lower to the point where it's actually not really that much of a difference. You would see Cute dropping below 99.7. Andre is also benching at a 99.8. Everyone in the UK is at 99.8, and there's an intersection. Pope actually missed right there.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh
Yes.
no, the scores are actually going back to
Oh,
Brazil.
Oh no! Oh no!
Scores are flickering back to Brazil, and even then the scores are still flickering. It's just a matter of the accuracy here.
The United Kingdom has to hold their accuracy if they want to win this pick. If they want to finally win the
Oh
pick.
wow. There's a bit of a left to go, and I think that would be it for Brazil takes the
no.
pick again.
That's really
Another breakpoint for them.
That's really unfortunate for the United Kingdom, and Pope must be devastated.
It's just the inverse section. The inverse section got poked so hard, and that would be the slider breaks, even the 250s right there. Even then, Lotus 2 misses have been like pretty much devastating as well, if not for the difference we saw before.
Yeah, but look at Lotus's ratio as well. Just sustaining itself very well despite the misses.
Yeah, it's actually potential. It's actually going to match point, and they go for anti-crystal already. They're just going for it.
So, Mifa, what do you have to say about your roadmap?
I'm fairly sure that Brazil can actually fairly do well on them, as well as UK, and I've seen their performances overall, in which would be interesting to see, because I probably would not wager who's going to win it anyway. It's just probably going to be really close.
Yeah, so we're starting to see some of the SV players coming into play.
Yeah, Gil, Meziad, and Rem.
This is gonna be scary.
Yeah, this is actually like when you're probably not even going for another high risk, you just go for like a straight up risky bait, and you're probably never gonna see even their performances in the light there.
The loser of this match has to go to Brazil.
Also, Gil needs to stay calm and just don't freak out, because nerves, in which that would be devastating. And here we go, we got empty star right here. Probably potential match, going for match point for Brazil.
Potential match point, potential sweep as well.
I think this might have been like the first sweep ever since the knockout stage, I think. Because round of 16 has no sweeps, and this is probably the first we've seen knockout stage.
Oh dear.
Bit of a desync, but should be good there.
Andre showing that's 100%.
Same as Young, really. It's I mean, it's definitely gonna change, really. It's not really 100% at all.
Yeah, just talking about this initial quoted.
Yeah, there's no more 100%, but here we go. They're going with the SB section here. So far, it's looking really good so far for Brazil. Like, I mean, the accuracy doesn't seem to falter that much. I think there's no 200 drops by one 200 by Andre, but even then, UK has been dropping a lot more.
Yeah, Andre doing noticeably better than the rest of the roster, but Gil also doing pretty well.
Also, even Andre also kind of dropped substantially there. He probably got a couple of 200s right there. Even then, the slowdown section, then probably, wow, there's a bit of a rush there by Gil, I guess. Accuracy is averaging 99.6, in which that would be insane.
Newson, what happened? Newson is 99%, which is devastating.
That's not over yet. There's still a little bit of Ellen section a little bit there. Here it goes. Bit of a 200 by Rem there, and almost everyone in the UK also kind of keeping up there. Another 200 right there. It's actually kind of worrying a little bit there. Still not to rush early hits right there. There's another one again. They're dropping constantly there. Wow, this seems actually looking really good for Brazil. Even the Rem dropping a lot more. It's not going below the 99 threshold. But even that is not gonna just get 0 BPM gimmick and no one actually drop on there. Probably that's gonna be seal the deal for Brazil here.
Yeah, that's gonna be the first sweep that we've seen in a while. And absolutely mad runs from Android and Kid have Messias.
It's really been like really good run so far. I have mad respects to both teams really playing out of their minds. And that would be 6-0 a clean sweep for Brazil.
Yeah, also decent runs from Young and Bo. Not to diss their runs either, but this match didn't deserve a sweep.
Yes, that would definitely deserve probably one of those highlights. But then again, this is one of the closest matches, like we said before, and Brazil definitely earns it. United Kingdom also earns some little respect as well.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, people, if you get the story of this match, never say that it was a 6-0. It just was a close match overall, despite the 6-0.
Yeah, really crazy performances by both teams. Really, very good job for them, and congratulations to Brazil. Moving on again to face again with the extra life on the winners bracket to the semifinals, and United Kingdom as well will still have one more chance, but then they would still deserve that they actually can almost take out Brazil a few points.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, remember. The United Kingdom has to face either Finland or Indonesia in the losers brackets, and if this match is any representative of their future performances, I think the UK is going to have a lot of promise in the losers bracket. Maybe do a losers run, even.
Yeah, I mean, personally, like, UK is a lot bigger threat than we actually saw before. Even then, I guess he would probably put up a fight in the losers bracket, like, a lot more. And you'll probably see him in the top 6. I mean, who knows, really.
Yeah, on the other side of the losers bracket, though, we're going to see either South Korea or Japan, both of which are really scary as well. But will they be more or less scary than the United Kingdom on the next stages? Only time will tell, only the map will tell as well. Next match is going to be an interesting one as well. Argentina versus France. This is actually going to be a much kind of more conventional, closer match. And this is going to be one loser bracket match that you will need to look out for. This is going to be in about 2 hours and 12 minutes from now.
Yeah, it's around 2 hours, which is 2 hours and 11 minutes, in which I think that would be 18 UTC. I think that probably the time for that be, and then the upcoming matches you probably wouldn't want to miss it either, which is South Korea versus Japan, Hong Kong versus Mexico, Singapore versus Philippines, Malaysia versus United States, and also the last match be Finland versus Indonesia, which happens the same time with Malaysia versus United States, in which you would have to keep an eye on those as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have to stream one of those matches only, and maybe if one or the other is shorter, maybe we can switch in the middle of it. But we'll have to see when that time comes.
And yeah, we got a bit of a little bit of a downtime here, in which 2 hours in which you can do anything really, and I think we're probably gonna have to get a little bit of a break of a closing stream here, because 2 hours is pretty much a long time, and you would probably gonna do something else. And remember, guys, to actually look at the O Store for purchasing the banners for your favorite teams right there, and support your favorite teams right away on the O Store, and buy them each for a banner. And we're probably gonna see them in the life for support for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the main way to give your energy to the teams. They absolutely need it, because all of those matches can be really tight. And as you could see for the United Kingdom, maybe they didn't get enough energy from you all. So maybe lesson learned for the other countries here. Wink, wink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us. I think it will be another 2 hour break for the the next stream, in which that would be Argentina versus France, I think, for the next match.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be seeing you later for the next matches.
Yeah, see ya. Catch you later. Have a good one.